Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Titan Returns Overlord is finally hitting the shelves, but this review is not about him. This review is about the awesome Shockwave Lab upgrade kits that enhance this figure to even greater potential. Welcome to the very first video review of Patriot Prime. Really appreciate you stopping by my channel. Just get this thing started off. So let's go. Now, I was first introduced to Overlord in the IDW Last Stand of the Wreckers series when he come crashing in, ripping bots apart, ripping people's faces off, getting shot in the eye, and walking out of fiery wreckages like the Terminator from the 1984 James Cameron movie. But there was no new Overlord figure, and getting a G1 was way out of the question because a new one, or excuse me, not new one, but a complete one always ran about $600+, and I don't really have that to spend. But fortunately, this year, Hasbro and the Titans Return line came out with a great looking figure. But it just didn't look G1. It looked IDW, but it didn't look G1. So, scouring the internet, I discovered a upgrade set by Shockwave Lab, actually two upgrade sets, a weapons kit and an armored accessory kit, both of which what I'm going to review for you today that'll really help enhance your Titan Returns Overlord. Now, before we get into these items themselves, a lot of reviewers like to go over the package because I know a lot of you guys are mint in box. I personally am not, as you can tell from behind me here. I like my stuff out and displayed. But for sense of review, here's the packaging that comes with the upgrade set from Shockwave Lab. You have a cardboard box, a standard cardboard box, which is about yay big, openings, flaps. Products themselves came in Ziploc bags. These Ziploc bags, kit number 1, kit number 2, and that is it for the packaging. Okay, the first set we're going to look at is the SL15 Weapons Upgrade Kit. This includes 3 items: Overlord's blaster, double barrel cannon, and missile pod / sensor array. Now these are 3D printed items. I can tell by the feel and texture. Some people don't like that. Doesn't really matter to me since my Overlord will be displayed. These are painted though. You can tell by the paint scuffs on the ports where I've taken them in and out of my Overlord figure. Now what's neat about these, they have the 5mm port, and also they have Titan Master peg holes. So you can put them on the Titan Master pegs located on most of your figures. So let's take a look at this set on Overlord's vehicle modes. Okay, here we have Overlord in his vehicle modes, the tank and the jet. So let me show you what the upgrade kit looks like on their vehicles. We'll start with the tank and the missile pod sensor array. You pop this on this Titan Master Titan Master peg right here on top of the tank. Just pops right on. Kind of a snug fit, but there you go. Kind of adds a little bit to the tank and gives it that G1 look. And it's pretty secure. Now let's take a look at the jet, and this is where you'll utilize the double barrel cannon. Just simply slides into the port on the back, and there you go. Very streamlined. Looks a lot better than the cannon barrel that you can put on there as an option, but gives the jet some extra added firepower. Now, my big complaint with this weapon kit as far as the vehicles are concerned, there is nowhere you can put the blaster. I was really hoping, oh, it's a snug fit on that. That would fit in the tank to really give it that G1 look, but alas, it does not. If they would have made the handle extend, which I thought maybe, nope, doesn't do it, would do because it was a separate piece, that would look pretty friggin' sweet. But unfortunately, it does not. So that's going to have to set off to the side unless you want to slap it in the port on the double barrel cannon, but that just is not very aerodynamic. So now let's take a look at this weapons upgrade kit on Overlord in base mode. Okay, here we have Overlord's base mode, and yes, it's a terrible base mode. All of the Titan Returns figures have terrible base modes except for Fortress Maximus and Trypticon, because they're supposed to be bases. Now, utilizing this configuration with this turret popped up instead of this one right here, you can utilize all these pieces. So, we will take the giant blaster from the upgrade kit. It'll go here in the middle. We will take the the missile pod sensor array, place it on top of this turret half. Goes right on top of that Titan Master peg again. Double barrel cannon can fit over here on this Titan Master peg. And the gun that he comes with can slide in the port. Maybe. There we go. Of the cannon. So it doesn't look great, but you have Overlord now armed to the teeth. Now, let's show what this weapons upgrade kit looks like on Overlord himself. And here we have Overlord in his robot mode. And what a glorious robot mode it is. But you know what? He needs some firepower. And this is where this weapon kit SL-15 comes into play. First off, we'll give him his big blaster. And let's go ahead and pop in his original gun for some dual wielding firepower. Now, the missile rack sensor array can fit up here in the port on his right arm, and the double barrel cannon will go over here on the left. Now with the double barrel cannon also has the hole here where you can put his wing shield. If I can get it in there. And there we go. That is Overlord, all jacked up with all his firepower, with just the Shockwave SL-15 weapons kit. Titan Returns Overlord does carry over a gimmick from his G1 namesake. His chest compartments can open up. Now in the G1 toy, these chest compartments would open up to insert his Power Master figures, which would unlock special features within the toy. With Titan Returns, the only thing you can really do is take captured Autobot heads and place them in the slots. Now, that to me just looks really, really weird. He's now a Titan Master. The second set we have is the SL-16 Armored Accessory Kit. This includes 2 shoulder pieces and 2 chest pieces that look like the engines from the original G1 figure. Now these, unlike the weapons kit, seem to be made of the molded plastic because they have a real smooth feel to them. And you can tell they are painted. The chest pieces are 2-piece. You have the back and the engine. You can tell if you look at the back where the engine's glued there. These are very nice, very well made, very sturdy. So let's take a look at these on Overlord. Okay, now to put on this kit, what you want to do is put the chest pieces on first. We'll back him up just a little bit. Chest pieces on first. The gold engine goes here on his right. So you would open up the panel, and there's a little hook on the back that would snap over and then click into place. Shut that up. Next, same thing on the other side, little hook, and snaps into place. There we go. Engines are attached. Now the wing parts, they have little pegs here that go in the shoulders. Now, I've tried this earlier, and these are super tight. I mean, you gotta get them in there. There's one. And there's two. So there we have a more G1 looking Overlord. But let's not stop there. Let's get the SL15 kit on him as well. Go ahead and put his original blaster in his left hand. Cannon in his right. Missile pod. Fortunately, the new wing pieces have ports, so you can slide in the missile pod. On the other side, the dual cannon, which will have to face up this time because it won't turn for the shoulder piece. And last, the shield. And there we have Titan's Return Overlord completely upgraded up. Upgraded up. I like that. So that is the Shockwave Labs SL15 weapon set and SL16 armored accessory piece. I highly, highly recommend this set if you're going to get an Overlord figure. Also, on another note, I wash my hands before I do these reviews because I've seen so many people get blasted on the comments for dirty fingernails. Not this guy. Yes. I almost forgot to show this. I transformed Overlord back to his jet mode with the SL16 kit still attached. As you can see, he still transforms fine. The shoulder pieces do stick out a little bit. And of course, got the engine blocks on the bottom. It works. It's not great. You can take them off if you want to. When you put him down, he's kind of wobbly. But he can transform with them on. But I'm going to leave him on display. So there you go. Final verdict, I could not be happier with this upgrade set. This makes a great looking figure look even better. He's, I would say, outstanding now. The only complaint I would see some people having, especially the G1 purists, is the fact that the engines do not transform, but this figure is going over there with the others on display. Doesn't really matter to me. I know there's Shapeways kits that turn extra Titan Masters into engines, but this works fine with me. Very pleased with it, very happy. I am going to put some Repro Label Decepticon insignias on his shoulders, but I can't complain at all. It's a great set for a great figure. Hey, where do you get them? Oh, glad you asked me. I found these on a website called UncleBillyShop.com. That's where I bought the SL15 set. I got the SL16 set off of eBay. So whether you go Uncle Billy Shop or eBay, they always run $18.99, $19.99 each. Free shipping from China. Takes about 2 weeks to get here, but the wait's well worth it. This guy's freaking fantastic. I also want to thank you for stopping by, watching my video. This has been my very first Transformer toy review on YouTube. So if you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. I plan on doing more new toy reviews and maybe doing some classic G1s as well. Once again, thank you for watching. This is Patriot Prime signing out. Be good to each other.